Lawyers for Gerry Adams have said he should be awarded at least €200,000 for being defamed by the BBC. The libel case in Dublin has entered its final stages today, with barristers for both sides giving their closing arguments. Mr. Adams went to court over a Spotlight programme in which it was alleged he had sanctioned the murder of a British agent, Dennis Donaldson. It's a claim Gerry Adams denies. The BBC has been defending its journalism, but it will be for a jury to decide. Our Crime and Justice correspondent Julian O'Neill is live for us in Dublin this evening. Good to speak to you, Julian. Both sides then making last pitches to the jury. What did the BBC's barristers say?
Well, Paul Gallagher for the BBC said Gerry Adams' reputation as having been an IRA leader was a central issue in this case. He said the jury should remember IRA atrocities, and Gerry Adams, he said, can't argue his reputation has been injured. He said Mr. Adams had brought this case as a cynical attempt to launder his reputation. He went on to say that the Spotlight story had been in the public interest, and it was a fundamental mistake for Mr. Adams' team to suggest there was just a single source for the allegation when in fact there had been 5 more. He cited the BBC's legal defence of fair and reasonable publication and said the BBC did not have to prove the truthfulness of the allegation.
So what then did Gerry Adams' legal team say in response to that?
Well, Declan Doyle for Mr. Adams said the case was about restoring and vindicating Gerry Adams' reputation. He accused the BBC of being selective in its characterisation of Mr. Adams. He said reputations change over time, and the BBC had ignored the part of Mr. Adams' reputation which involved peace and reconciliation. He went on to claim that the BBC had failed to verify the allegation, and in doing so, it could not fall back on the legal defence of a fair and reasonable publication. He said the allegation had not been put to the Irish police, and had the BBC gone to the guards, they would have been told. He claimed Mr. Adams is not in the frame at all.
Julian, tell us more about the damages Mr. Adams could, and we stress could, be entitled to.
That's right. We only get to a consideration of damages if Mr. Adams wins this case, but his barrister argued that there are 4 bands of damages payments, and this, he claimed, would fall within the top band, somewhere in the range of €200,000 to €300,000. Now, the BBC said it would be a cruel joke if Mr. Adams got anything like that. The BBC's barrister pointed out it was open to the jury to award €1. This case will continue tomorrow when the judge sums up the evidence before the jury is sent out to consider its verdict.
All right, Julian, thank you very much. Julian O'Neill live in Dublin for us this evening.